Hi, and welcome back to the second part of the BAFTA Game Award. Now, as we mentioned earlier, this is the most important award because it's voted for by you. I'm going to give you a rundown of why I think you should vote for a particular title, but first of all, just a recap of how you can vote. You can just go straight to www.game.co.uk/BAFTA and then follow the on-screen goodness. Okay, so why are you going there? Well, clearly you're going to go there to vote for this game, Call of Duty Black Ops. Why? Well, okay, so it kind of won quite a few BAFTAs last year, its previous iteration. This time out, Treyarch have pulled out all the stops. People talk about the single player, people talk about the zombies, but for me it's all about going online in the best co-op game going. Buddy up with some friends, shoot some people you've never met before, try not to get distracted by all the banter that goes online. Some people use some really rather rude words, so avoid all of that. And really, I always find the best retort is a headshot. Works every time, all the time. Black Ops, a game that just keeps on giving. You can play and play and play, and really, if you don't vote for this, then possibly you might be a bit of a camper.
Feeling quite great today. Oh, thanks. This is Limbo. This is the first game to make it onto the Game Award shortlist that is a download-only game. It's only available on Xbox Live. It's also the only game to ever make it that has been only in black and white. And it starts off, quite cute, and you play as this little boy who's sort of lost and alone in the wilderness. And then you sort of start to realise that actually the world's a bit creepier than before, because you might get your head eaten by a spider or something, which is a little bit creepy. But then it's a puzzle platformer that starts off fairly sort of simple and generic, and you're thinking, oh, this is a really good game for an arcade game, and then it starts getting really complicated, really quite difficult, really quite challenging, really can be in places quite violent, and then it's like, well, I'm in a whole new level of game here, and it's like, for an arcade game, it's truly an incredible achievement. It has so much depth, and sort of, even though it's only in black and white and only monochromatic, it has so much depth to it, and so much the textures in the environments are just so well done, and I just think that it's definitely worthy to be in the shortlist for our Game Award 2010. So here it is, Limbo. And
woohoo! Super Mario Galaxy 2 on the Wii. High five, Mario. It's Mario's sequel to his game that came out in 2007 back on the Wii. This is basically, they took Super Mario Galaxy and what was already great about the original and just expanded on it. They made it more. All the levels are brand new. We've got a lot more challenges in there. The system's been tweaked slightly in terms of how you move around the game. But overall, what we've got in Super Mario Galaxy 2 is an experience that's classic Nintendo platforming. Now, this really does appeal to any kind of gamer. You know, young kids can pick this up and play it and quite easily delve straight in. The mechanics are easy to understand. You can have a helper on a second Wiimote as well, so you know, dad and his kid can play at the same time, which is brilliant. But then for the hardcore gamers out there that want a real challenge, once you finish the game, you can go back in, try and find all the secrets, try and do all the crazy challenges that are super hard. I've still not done them all myself, and you know, as well as all of these things that made this game so great, Nintendo have got that magic touch to put on at the end, put on the icing on the cake. We can finally play as our friend Yoshi there, which is amazing. Everyone likes Yoshi. We've got new power-ups for Mario, such as you can be Cloud Mario and Rock Mario, and all of this variety makes an experience that's really worthy of being in this list. And for me, it's one of the best games that you can get on the Wii, and certainly last year. And that's Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Ah, cool. So my game is Red Dead Redemption, and I want to start by saying something very important, which is I don't really like Grand Theft Auto, but I love Red Dead Redemption, because I think a lot of people thought when it was first mooted that it was literally just going to be Grand Theft Auto on horseback in the Wild Wild West, but it is so much more than that. We could talk forever about the fantastic story, the great characters, the incredible graphics, but I think the thing I love most about this game is the times where you're not doing anything, and you're just riding through these incredible sunset vistas of West Austin, which is where it's set, and you're just looking around you, and Rockstar Games have got it just spot on. Really, it's just the moments of like calm serenity where you can just ride around forever. And I think my favourite bit of the game is when you first get into Mexico, and it's just like 10 minutes of just absolute silence, except they've got a track by Jose Gonzalez on, and you're just riding on your horse, just looking around this new country that you're in, and it's just amazing. It's just such a great game, and I think it really deserves to be on this list, because in terms of the size of the game, the size of the actual map itself, it's such an incredible achievement by Rockstar Games to do it, and I think that it really is a fantastic game. So if you haven't played it yet, then get involved now, and if you have, then sure that it will be your vote for this year's BAFTA Game Award. So I'm going to hand this over now.
Thanks, Ben. Dance Central. This is the game that I bought Connect to play. It's amazing. It's the first ever dance game that follows your entire body. So it will not just tell you whether your left hand is in the right place, it will tell you if your hips are in the right place, if your feet are in the right position, whether you're facing the right way. It's brilliant. And it's fun for everyone, because I can't dance, literally can't dance. But I love Dance Central. It's just so much fun. And it gets people up and playing, and you can it's the only game I know that you can turn on and you'll just have everyone throughout the family jumping up to give it a go. It's got 90 different dance routines in it, should you be adventurous enough to try some of the harder ones. And it's got music from people like Rihanna, No Doubt, Lady Gaga. It's so up to the minute because it's made by Harmonix, which I think is amazing. So now you've seen all the shortlists for the Game Award 2010, and you can vote for your favourite by visiting BAFTAGameAward.com and placing your vote, where you will also be entered into a free prize draw to win a home entertainment system which has been supplied by our friends at Microsoft. So what are you waiting for? Get in there and vote for your favourite.